Hey YouTube, Kira Twig here, bringing you all a Yu-Gi-Oh! Fist of the Gadgets booster box opening. Got 2 boxes of Fist of the Gadgets to open for you all today. This is an older Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster set with support for Gadgets, Fire Fists, and also some other reprinted cards for the True Draco deck and Cybers. So pick these boxes up for actually $20 a piece. So very, affordable booster box of all things. I think they only were ever released as first edition boxes, but as I said, wanted to test my luck with 2 boxes. Hopefully we can pull some pretty cool cards to add for support, because I have been wanting to rebuild Fire Fists, with Elephant and Panda being 2 needed monsters for the deck available in this pack, and always fun to open up these boxes on the channel. You never know what you might get, so let's go ahead and get started with the actual opening. Yeah, $20. This was like one of the lowest listed boxes that I saw for sale. So definitely wanted to take advantage of that and see what we can pull. I think some of the packs may have got shifted around like that, but yep. We'll go ahead and open them up and see how we do. So starting off, we have a Dynamite, the True Draco Fighter, a Morphage Lechery, Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Cardinal, Subterra Final Battle. Yep, looks like the secret is the last card in the pack. And we have a Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Swan for our first secret rare. Alright, so we're starting off with that Fire Fist support. I forgot there's also some Subterra support in the set as well. We have Boot Up Gear, Gear Change, Prohibit Snake, Swap Cleric, Defcon. Look at that, was a Cybers pack for sure. And an Archfiend's Manifestation, the Fusion. I think the Ritual monster. It's actually one of the more pricier Archfiend cards in this pack also. We have a Boot Up Corporal, Command Dynamo, another Prohibit Snake. There's Majesty Maiden, the True Draco Slayer, Elphase, and Fire Formation Ingen for the Fusion spell to get out our Fire Fist Swan. Next pack, we have another Final Battle, which I think it's 60 cards total for the whole set. So we're definitely going to see some doubles. We have another Bear. There's a Morphage Sloth, another good one. Subterra Fiendus, and Boot Up Order Gear Force for the gadget support. All the gadget support, and I don't think Platinum Gadget's actually in this set, but we have Fire Formation Yoko, Starving Venom, another cool one, another Fiendus, Gold Gadget, and Fire Fortress atop Liang Peak, the field spell for Fire Fists. I think I've only ever opened 1 of these boxes on the channel as well, so normally not what I open now. I open up always a couple boxes, so this might just be the second opening on the channel for Fist of the Gadgets. Here's another Majesty Maiden and an Archfiend's Ascent this time. Definitely looks like the foil bend's pretty bad for some of these, but the heat's been bad also, so it causes a lot of foils during the summertime to bend like this. Power Hold the Moving Battery, a Morphage Goliath, Green Gadget, Signet Optimization, and Fire Formation Domai. This is the Ritual spell, being a continuous one to Ritual Summon a Beast Warrior Ritual card. We have Latency, Dynamite again, Lechery, Talkback Lancer, and Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Peacock, so the Link 2 monster. I think there's 2 Link 2 monsters in this booster set. That's one of them. Code Talker, Raster Liger, Latency, Brotherhood Gorilla, and Ultimate Fire Formation Sinto, the counter trap for the deck. We have another Yoko. There's our first Tensu, Gorilla, Scrap Recycler, and there's Archfiend's Awakening, so the Ritual one. I think Recycler is also pretty good, super rare pool to get as well. And we have 2 packs left on the left side. We pull a Panda or an Elephant. Let's see. We have a Spirit, another Bear. There's a Hidden City, another good pull. Silver Gadget and Brotherhood of the Fire Fist, Aland, the Ritual monster. We're pulling all the other Fire Fist cards. Part of me also believes back then they made Elephant and Panda pretty short print. But we have Tiger, Optimization, Elphase, Gear Change, and another Ingen. So yeah, we're already pulling doubles for some of the secrets also. On the right side, though, we have Lechery, Talkback Lancer, Yoko, Tensu, and another Archfiend's Awakening. Yeah, I think Tenki is a secret rare also in this pack. Prohibit Snake, Latency, Signet Conflict, first that. And look at that, was another Cybers pack. And there is the Tenki for our secret rare there. But for the other cards, we're all Cybers related. We have a Gorilla, another Scrap Recycler, Tiger King, Signet Optimization, and Brotherhood of the Fire Fist, Ram. So it's one of the secrets, but the pack's called Fist of the Gadgets. The majority of the cards are going to be Fire Fist cards. Command Dynamo, Silver Gadget, Optimization, Rooster, and another Sinto, Counter Trap. I don't think they put Leopard in this pack. Fire Fist Leopard's a pretty good tribute one. I didn't see it in the pack. Red Gadget, and a secret rare Code Radiator, which has been reprinted in the Ghost from the Past 2, I believe, is an ultra rare, but the secret's still nice. Chronograph Sorcerer, Red Gadget, Gold Gadget, Tensu, and our first Ignis Heat, the true Draco Warrior, secret. And we have 6 packs left for the first box. There's another Rooster, Defcon Bird, Spirit, Yellow Gadget, and another Peacock for the Link Monster. Another Fusion Dragon, Yellow Gadget, Gorilla, Tiger King, and Archfiend's Call, the very difficult to get Synchro monster for the Archfiend deck. Gold Gadget, Swap Cleric, Morphage Goliath, another Fusion Dragon, and our second Tenki, which a playset of Secret Tenkis definitely be nice. There's a Master Service, got a little ink mark there as well. You don't feel it, it's not damaged, it's just part of the actual printing. Moving Battery, Green Gadget, Silver Gadget, and Domei, the Ritual Spell again. All right, we got 2 packs left. We pull a Panda or an Elephant, or are they going to prove why they're the most expensive cards in the pack? Chronograph, Signet Conflict, Lancer, Shooting Code, and another Archer. We pulled 3 of this Ritual. That's crazy. We got the final pack, though, for the first box. Let's see what we end on. We have a Spirit, Cardinal, Raster Liger, Yugioh, and we end with a Boot Up Admiral, the Destroyer Dynamo, which I believe is also one of the other secrets we haven't seen in the pack, but still for the gadget deck there. Clean up all the wrappers and onto the second box. All right, so let's see how the final box treats us. I think I can still feel the foil bend through these packs as well, but they're more from the same place. Gold Gadget, Swap Cleric, another Fusion Dragon, and a Fire Fist Swan. That's kind of how we start off the first box, I believe, or maybe it was the Archfiend's Manifestation. Maybe that was the first one for that box. Spool Code, that's our first of that. Also, I don't think I saw any of that in the first box. Another Fire Fist Ram, though. Chronograph, Signet Conflict, Shooting Code, and another Fire Fortress atop the peak. Subterra Fiendus, Elphase, Majesty Maiden, Talkback Lancer, and Boot Up Order, Gear Force for the gadget deck. Another Dynamite, a Morphage Lechery, Cardinal, Final Battle. And there we go. We finally pulled one. Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Elephant. Now, if we pull Panda and Elephant out of the same box, I think that'll be pretty funny. But we did pull an Elephant. I'll take that. Prohibit Snake, Latency, Conflict, Code Talker, and Sinto, the Counter Trap. Command Dynamo, Prohibit Snake, Majesty Maiden, Elphase, and another Ignis Heat, the true Draco Warrior. Maiden and True Draco and Ignis were like the 2 that weren't reprinted in the Monster Mayhem booster set. Rooster and Ingen. Yugioh, Starring Venom, Gold Gadget, and Domei. So then you can get out your Ritual after you get out your Fusion Summon. But we pulled an Elephant, so let's see. Chronograph, Red Gadget, Gold, Tensu, and Archfiend's Ascent. Is that our first For the Archfiend monsters, yep, that's our first Archfiend monster from this box. They didn't put the original Summon Skull. They just put all the new Archfiend forms in this pack. Moving Battery, Goliath, Green Gadget, Optimization, and our third Peacock, but I think we still don't have the other Link monster, so the Link monster on top of Panda and Elephant are also difficult to pull. We have Fusion Dragon, Yellow, Gorilla, Tiger King, and there's Archfiend's Call, the Synchro monster. On to the right side. You have Code Talker, Rasto Liger, Latency, Gorilla, and Gear Force for the gadget support. And we have all the Cerberists have marks on them, I've noticed. Look at that. There's also been some line cuts through some of the cards. They just did not care, sadly, too much for Fist of the Gadgets. Here's another Tenki. There wasn't anything like, back then with these older packs also, there wasn't like Starlights or Prismatics that you could pull. What you got from the main booster set is what you got. Silver Gadget, Lang Peak, Spirit, Cardinal, Raster Liger, Yoko, and Archfiend's Awakening. So I at least have a play set of the Ritual monster, and probably plenty of gadgets to go through also. Here's another Boot Up Admiral. And I'll do a count of how many packs I have left after this one. Gear Change, Prohibit Snake, Claire. Look at that Cyburst lineup. And then another Ram. Pulled so many Rams. And we have 6 packs left. Can we pull the one Fire Fist Link or Panda from the same box as we pulled the Elephant? Let's see. Shooting Code, Command Dynamo, Cleric, Tensu, Archfiend's Manifestation, Final Battle, Bear. There's another Sloth. I was wondering if I pull another one of those. Also Fiendus, and another Swan for the Fire Fists. Red Gadget, Rooster, Cardinal, Tyler. Look at that Fire Fist pack this time. There he is, Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Eagle. So we did pull the other Link too. We still got 3 packs left. We could pull a Panda also, but here is Eagle this time around. Very nice. With 3 packs left. Shooting Code, Code Talker, Goliath, Majesty Maiden, and another Liang Peak. All right, we have Defcon Bird, Green Gadget, Lechery, Dynamite, and... oh, look, we pulled Panda too. Awesome. So we had one box where we pulled Elephant, Panda, and also Eagle. So I'll take that for the fact that we pulled all 3 of them from the last box. So very nice pulls to see for the Fire Fist deck. And we still have one more pack to pull. So pull another Elephant. That would be pretty awesome. Let's see. Latency, Dynamite, Lechery, Talkback Lancer, and... nope, we have another Ingen for the Fusion Summon. But that last box I was definitely happy with. We pulled one of each of the Fire Fist monsters that I wanted to see for there. And I hope you all enjoyed. Like I said, I picked up these boxes for a pretty affordable price. Got plenty of cards to work with for future videos as well, which I'll definitely do after I straighten out the foil bend from these cards. Sticking them in binders is always a good way to be able to straighten out your cards, because after a while, you know, the binders will just press down. And other than that, better than I would say like just piling up. Sometimes I do it, but sometimes just better to actually just, you know, over time straighten them out through the use of a trade binder. But as always, until next time, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and Kira Twig out.